Hey, what's up, YouTube? Rob from Fuzzymotion again, and this is True Blood Season 6, Episode 3. Let's get right into it. Now, before I even get started, I just want to say one thing. I was remiss in talking about the fact that Steve Newland had died. Luna impersonated Steve Newland and then changed back into herself on national television. I don't know why I said he was dead. I kind of wish he was dead. But anyway, that has something to do with the episode this week, so I'm not even going to get into it. Let's just jump right in. When we left in the last episode, Eric had infiltrated the governor's house and was about to seduce his daughter Willow. We start this episode off with that exact same scenario happening and Willow getting taken with Eric. We come to find out, though, that there's a lot more going on than the governor's leading on to. I just find it funny that she broke glamour so quickly. She just looked away for a second and she's like, I can tell you everything. Okay, apparently there's some sort of experiments going on. It's good to see that Sookie's still practicing her spirit bomb. That shit's gonna come in handy at the end of the season. Don't these people have like jobs to go to? Like, where does all the time go? Like, I thought Jason was a cop at some point. Now he's just kind of like hanging out. With the royalty nonsense. Here we go again. Because you're special because you're of royal blood. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. How about you? Why don't you just come out and fucking say, because the show's about you, Sookie. The whole royalty thing and her being the center of everybody's universe. You know, when you look at it, Fangtasia's really just a hole in the wall. There's nothing special about it. Put some red walls up on the place, a little black trimmings, and voila! You've got a Fanger bar. So here's a major plot point that we find out about pretty early. The fact that the government in Louisiana is somehow tied in connection with the vampire internment camps. Or that vampire internment camps are going to be a big thing this season. What I don't understand is where the governor's place in all of this is. One minute he's talking about hating vampires. And the next second, he's talking about wanting to help vampires become tax-paying members. And then in the next second, he's talking about internment camps, trying to use that for research so that he can get a leg up on vampires. Pick one side and stick with it. It's too convoluted now. If you want to talk about trying to keep the vampires alive so that they're taxpayers, good, go with that. If you want to be fucking racist and hick and just say vampires are bad, then go with that. And if you want to enslave them all and get their information so that you can, you know, fight against them, then go with that. Pick one. The good old Reverend makes an appearance this episode as he wasn't killed off like I originally thought he was. Don't worry, he'll have something to do this season, which is just singing like a fucking canary. How long was Sam asleep? Did he have a concussion? That's super bad for you. Oh yeah. Hi, who are you? Oh, this is my boyfriend.
And if you could hand this one to my boyfriend.
Fuck you.
Oh shit, Ginger's back. I totally forgot about that bitch. You know, she's been glamored so many times you figure her brain is probably like a Swiss cheese block. At this point, Billith is way too powerful. He's even gonna stand out in the fucking sun now? Oh wait, he got burned. Good. He's starting to learn his limitations. Like how Grandpa goes into the club and plays CSI Ferry. What happened here? Oh, I wish I had my glasses, yeah. What happened here was vampire murder. Wow! Anyway, we seem to find that Warlow's been through the vampire bar and tore shit up and completely ravished everybody in there. We don't know who Warlow is. We don't know how to find him or how powerful he is. We just know that he is powerful and that he wants to come after Sookie. And pretty much nobody else knows why either. I'm kind of getting a sense that what's going to happen is either he's going to square off with Bill or they're going to have to come up with some new technology that they find from these internment camps to kill Warlow. His origin story should be pretty good, so hopefully they'll pull that off. Fucking science. Did anyone figure out what the fuck is wrong with Jason? I mean, did I miss something? I know he was having hallucinations, but why is he acting like he needs a life alert bracelet? He's fallen over at every opportunity. His brain doesn't work right. I don't remember him taking a huge hit on the noggin. I don't know. He got glamored that one time, and then he just didn't feel well. And he was taking medication, and now he's all woozy. What's going on with him? Oh my God. They're already preteens? That's gotta suck for Andy. The cops go to the werewolves to investigate the missing granddaughter. Sam probably put them on the track to that. I find it weird that they didn't hear Alcide and his pack plotting behind that flimsy door. Like it's like balsa wood. And they're talking really loud. And that one chick is yelling at the little girl to shift. You're gonna shift now. How do you not hear that? And when they walk in to check the house, they don't even really check it. House, trailer, tuna can, whatever. They kind of just walk into the living room area and go, well, there's nothing here. Look around the place. Bow to your pack master. Now give him a blowjob. Naming kids with numbers is the best way to name them. Number one, you don't get attached, and number two, it's always good because they know where they rank. Keep it up, number two. You're gonna drop down to number three. Maybe the kids will have to protect Miss Holly. Anyone ever think of that? By the way, her gun safety at the range there, totally inappropriate. Extend your arms. Why are you like this the whole time? Well, she's pointing the thing around like it's a fucking toy. Probably could have hit one of the kids. Oh, Andy, that was so... Oh. Well, now you're down to 3. Could the governor's daughter be a V addict? I think everybody who's a fan of vampires at some point or another is a V addict. Maybe they just all kind of start out that way and then they realize vampires aren't that bad. She was trying to get that good from Eric's ear. You've got the bleeds. Nope, that's mine. For a split second, I thought Ben was Warlow. But then that was quickly dismissed by the fact that, oh yeah, he's outside in the sun, and he has a good knowledge of the fairy monarchy. That still doesn't rule out the fact that I don't trust Ben. I think he might be working in cahoots with Marlowe, because as we all know, vampires are very creative and cunning. I don't trust that motherfucker. Hito Takahashi, the creator of True Blood, gets kidnapped by Jessica, and it didn't take any effort at all. Booby. I don't even think she glamored him. Wait till the door closed. Sarah Newland made an appearance in this. We totally forgot about her. She was Jason's ex-fling. I totally forgot about her. What a kick in the ass for her to come back and be the thing that's going to torture Steve at this point. Actually, I think that's what you call irony. You're not God, Bill. You're just an asshole. You gotta realize when the director decides to zoom in on something that it probably has some sort of significance. And when we saw the owl in the first scene, the cops searched the wolf's den and the owl kept cropping up. One had to figure, okay, that's probably Sam. And we were right. Later on in the episode, Nicole and her pack of friends decided they want to get some footage of werewolves shifting. So they go to the werewolves in hopes of getting them to shift on camera without them noticing that they're being filmed. But of course, wolves have a nose for electronics. They find them. And then shit just escalates really quickly. I saw a trident. Somebody got stabbed in the heart. I think one person had a hand grenade. Killed a guy. I'm also excited by the fact that Nicole's boyfriend died. And because it looked like Sam was trying to save Nicole towards the end of the episode, I'm going to go ahead and prediction number 3, Sam's going to get laid this season. Oh yeah. By the end of the episode, Ben and Sookie's grandfather are still limping all over the place. So you're telling me he got attacked by Warlow? How did he get away? What makes him so special? Does he have some sort of special power that he used to fend Warlow off? I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's being used as a spy, but that's just me. Again, I could read ahead in the books. Oh wait, there are no books. Here's an interesting question. Why can't Bill sense Warlow? He can sense all the other vampires, so why can't he sense this one? Why doesn't Sookie and Bill put 2 and 2 together? Hey listen, one hand washes the other. You help me with my daylight walking thing, and I'll help you with your crazy psychotic vampire thing. It's a win-win. But of course, we all have to go our separate ways because that's what the show's about. It's about problems. And you gotta have them, because if you don't, then what's the point? I have a feeling that Bill's going to use Andy's kids to get to his end goals. Kind of like the fact that he's kind of going to use them as like little oranges to make a pitcher of orange juice or fairy juice, and then go about his day walking problems. It seems Bill has a darker streak this season. I like that. But you know what? Don't make him into Vampire Jesus. Overall, I can enjoy what they're setting up this season. We've got the whole thing with the vampire rights getting squashed by the government. We got the whole thing with the governor trying to get his daughter back. We got the whole Bill trying to save the vampires and their plight. We got the whole Sookie trying to save herself from Warlow and getting exterminated. And we also got the werewolf things. There's a lot going on. People are starting to get killed off, which I said is a good thing. The problem I'm having right now is there seems to be answers to the problems at hand here. Like I said, Sookie's problem could get solved by Bill, and Bill working with them. And Bill's problem could get solved by Sookie. And if Bill was working with Eric, then maybe they could work together to solve the problem with the government. Or come to some sort of agreement where they rescind all the restrictions and get their rights back. And maybe find a way to infiltrate and get rid of this research facility and bring it to light. And use Steve Newland to kind of publicize that and put that on the front page. Lafayette, now, the whole wolf thing, I really don't even care about. There just seems to be a lot of solutions to these problems so far. I'm not watching this thinking, oh my god, they're fucked. I don't know how they're gonna get out of this. I'm watching this thinking, I could see how this is going to pan out. A lot of you guys are spewing some hate. If you don't like the show that much, why do you watch it? Because I did like the show at one point. I was a lot like you. Man, I can't wait for this. Man, I can't wait for True Blood. Oh man, it's coming on. And over the years, I've just dwindled in interest. Now I'm going to finish it because I need to know how this all pans out. It's losing steam. It's been losing steam. And it's a sad thing when you see your favorite TV show sort of peter out. I had a lot of hope for this one. It came on at a time where there was a lot of bullshit on television. And the only thing we saw with vampires is shitty love stories and unbelievable premises. So when this came on, it was like a slap in the face to everybody else to say, this is what vampire relations should be like, if it were a real thing. But now it's just, I don't know what it is anymore. I don't know. I don't have the same amount of enthrallment that I did with the show. If we could go back to like the first 2 seasons where I just couldn't stop watching each episode, I would love that feeling again. But I don't have it, and I don't feel like I'm going to get that feeling again. And it's sad, because, again, I used to really like the show. Alright, guys. Leave a comment in the box below. Don't forget to like the video if you didn't. If you did like it, or, you didn't, go ahead and hit the dislike button. Again, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, it's your boy Rob from Fuzzymotion. I'll see you in the next one.